So I've sold my Fiesta ST200 and I'm going to tell you what I thought of the car, why I sold it, and will I be replacing it. So if you're not familiar, I bought a Fiesta ST200 to run alongside my Mark 7 Golf R, which I'm sitting in right now. And I bought it back in May, funnily enough. So about 4 months ago. We're in August 2022. And yes, as of right now, it is no longer my car. It has been sold. Very, very sad. Get on to the positive stuff. I can only recommend it, which is a weird thing to say when you've just sold a car. It was fantastic, loads of fun. I had one for 4 years, a normal Mark 7.5 Fiesta ST. I think they're great. I love my fast forwards. Brilliant. You know, I can't fault them. I think at the price point as well, around 10 grand or even less, you can pick up someone's even less than that. Fundamentally, I think it's great, and I have a full playlist on the ST200, which I'm so happy I've been able to share with you guys, and I hope you find it useful in this 2022, because yeah, it's a great car. And I will, at the end of this video, share my last drive on camera, yeah, so it's not just me just sitting here talking. So positives out the way. Love the car. Why did I sell it? I wasn't quite enjoying the car in the same way that I thought I would be. You know, I was very happy to, you know, the main reason why I bought it privately was because the owner was so great. They looked after the car immaculately, and if they're watching, you know, I'm sorry I only kept the car for 4 months. It has gone to a very good home, I will stress that. They spent nearly £10,000 over 5 years on modifications, and they made it absolutely bespoke. And I think those modifications, as good as some of them were, as you'll see from some of my videos, were probably a little bit over the top for me. I'm 32 years old now, so for me, back when I was 23, when I had my first one, it was fine. But yeah, now, and with the lowered suspension, decat exhaust, it was pretty loud. Yeah, it was a bit too raw for me personally. And even though I had all the stock parts, the costs involved, and it just didn't feel right to the car, you know, that's to be blunt. So that's the main reason why I sold it. I do intend to keep my cars and my assets for long term. You know, I think that's always generally a good way to think about things. But I did have it in my mind that if I wasn't enjoying the car, I would be able to get out in a couple of months and, you know, get out okay. So that's what's happened. So that's really why I've sold it. Also, I don't really need two cars. I mean, I'm sitting in my Golf R here. It's a very good car. It's a lovely evening. You know, I work from home. I don't barely use this car sometimes, so to have two is a bit overkill. Also, I'm going through a little bit of a selling phase, I'll be honest with you. Stuff that I just don't need. I'm a very minimalist person, you know, a simple life, and I'm very grateful that my subscribers reach out and allow me to share some amazing cars and share new content with you, because that's really the main important thing. I'm not necessarily here to shout about myself or anything like that. I mean, for example, there's a load of clothes which I am giving to charity because I just don't use it. I don't need a fourth pair of this as a backup, you know, just get rid of it. So final point, will I be replacing it? Well, I do have dreams as well, and as much as I love my fast forwards, that's not really what was in my mind. Whether or not it would suit my circumstances, I don't know, but I'm very much feeling a bit sad, I'm not going to lie, so I need some cheering up in the comments. You know, there's no doubt the car world is going a different way, 100%. I love ICEs, I love combustion engine cars, and I love driving them. I love the noise. I think it gives the car a soul, and I think that's so important, and it's been my passion since I could, you know, 3 or 4 years old, early as I can remember, playing with toy cars. And yeah, I feel that in the next sort of 6, 12, maybe 18 months max, is probably the last possibility to maybe get something. I'm a big fan of Porsche. You may have seen on my channel, love to own a Porsche Cayman, whatever that may be, naturally aspirated, mid-engined. That would be fantastic to kind of go out on. So that may or may not happen, who knows. But yeah, no real plans in the immediate term. It's quite, you know, this car's just been sold. So yeah, bit down because, you know, I really love cars and I love driving them, to be honest. I'm not one to flex. I don't really care about that kind of stuff, you know, that's just not me. I generally just like going on drives. I did a lot of drives in that car. I actually did about 700 miles, which is quite a lot, to be fair. You know, I did drive it and I took it on a lot of fun drives. One of the things, I took it to Goodwood, which you may have seen the video of, and yeah, after like literally an hour and a half, which is not that long for me in the long drives I can do, you know, it made me feel sick. And once a car gets to that level, yeah, it's not the one for me. And also, when I tried to take it on drives, even at like really early in the morning or late at night, there'd always be a car in the way or something to stop the fun. And this is not a fast car. It was tuned, so it had 250 brake horsepower. but you couldn't even really exploit that car. Yeah, so that was a bit of a shame. Maybe I'm trying to live in the past of what I had before. I mean, on the positive point of view, it did get a big monkey off my back, as I'd say. You know, I started the channel because, to be honest with you, I was quite disappointed with this Golf R not being as fun as my Fiesta ST, which was kind of inevitable. And obviously, far better value, I suppose, in terms of actual general price. I got a lot more appreciation for this car, much more, while owning that ST200. So made me realise how great this is and how I never really want to get rid of it at all, unless, you know, hey, we're forced to for whatever reason. I'll keep obviously sharing the content, sharing the passion. I'm now actually on TikTok as well, so, you know, follow me there, because to be honest, I'll share like more quick, easy sort of content which I can do like on the days that I'm filming, so you might get a little bit of a sneak insight before like a main video kind of goes live. And I'm always after you guys in the community, my subscribers, my viewers. You're such an important part of the channel. 90% of you who are watching this aren't even subscribed. If you subscribe, it enables me to get more content. It's as simple as that. They, you know, they care about the subscribers. Yeah, if I want to kind of reach out to anyone else potentially. But yeah, contact me via DM on Instagram or via email. Yeah, all that information is in the description, as well as my new TikTok as well. Yeah, it can be just a walk around of the car, or it can be a drive if you would allow me to do so. So there you go, ST200 sold. I'm pretty bummed out about it, but I'll be honest, because I sold it as an SOR, which is sell or return. And as the dealer drove away with it, the independent specialist dealer who specialised in Fiesta STs and modified ones, not too far away from me, yeah, I didn't really feel much for the car as that it drove off, and that kind of summed it up for me. So yeah, continue to live a bit more of a simple life, I guess. It was good to try. You know, I talk a lot about the car market as well on my channel, and it was good in that sense to test myself, because it was a limited run car. They only made 1,000 of them. There's about 830 left on the road. And as a result of that, I always knew it was going to be worth more than your normal Bogo Mark 7.5 ST, because they didn't do any other limited models. And it was a well looked after car, and it was a very good car. So yeah, maybe something limited next, maybe not. Electric, sad really. Yeah, potentially a passion might well be ending, but I'm going to do my best to try and keep it going. You know, I know a lot of people who watch my channel feel exactly the same way. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Any questions you have, obviously let me know in the comments, but I'm not going to end this on a negative, sad note. I'll end it on my last drive on camera. So yeah, enjoy. One thing I would like to add, as I just pull up to actually give these clothes to charity, is the whole purpose of my whole channel is the car community. The actual car doesn't really matter, it's just an inanimate object. I love the car community. The reason why I bought that car, I went to a fast forward event, it made me think of the whole passion around it, and I had a great car to enjoy over the summer. Golf GTIs, Golf Rs, fast forwards, I think the passion around them are great. And you know, all cars, to be honest with you, it's about the community, it's about the people, less so really about the car. That's pretty much what I wanted to kind of add. I think that's really important, because yeah, sharing and meeting people, and yeah, that's what I kind of love about it. So yeah, I thought I'd add that in. Right, I'm going to go on a fun drive in my Fiesta ST200. Any car is fun. Fucking hell. For the money, I don't think there's a more fun car. My car, Revo Stage 2, it's quite loud, it's quite fun. There's some really fun roads. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Just a simple fun drive in yeah, amazing cool little car. It's an epic car. On a dry day, just under about 1,100 kilos. It's not a heavy car, but boy is it a fun car.